Hey, it's Lil D with the Dallas Weekly. Happy Minority Health Month. So it's not often that you find a rapper who is not like hustling and doing other stuff, right? But on a farm. I'm literally on a farm with my favorite rapping farmer, QP. How are you?
What's going on, y'all?
Okay, so first of all, what got you into gardening and farming in the first place?
I've always done like community activism. So I did outreach for kids and stuff. I did some work with City Hall. But really what got me into it is finding another way to be sustainable and be revolutionary. You know what I'm saying?
Now, there are a lot of ways we can carry on the revolution. So tell me what sustainability and farming, what part of that, what role it plays in it?
Well, it gives you a platform to be able to build from. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can get a community that can feed themselves, then from feeding yourself, you're able to build on that. But you know, if you can't feed you, your family, and the people around you, you're just more susceptible to disease. You're more susceptible to things being put in your community to say this is what you eat, and of course the health risks with that are always bad. So, you know, you gotta start from the ground.
I'm glad you said that because I want to talk to you about Balcony Box, which I think is a super unique concept. People who don't have backyards or houses are still able to grow their own produce. Tell me about it.
So I started Balcony Box actually out here during the pandemic. Me and my carpenter, John Sizemore, he was working here at the time. And a lot of people was just coming. They was panicking. It was the panic mode of the first like 3 or 4 months when people didn't, the stores was closing at like 12 o'clock before they got off work or before they could get there. They was buying every vegetable I had. And the question I kept getting was, how can I do this? And of course, with it being a minority base, like that was most of my customers, they didn't have access to land. So I started thinking like, man, how could I teach them these concepts that I'm doing on the land in a smaller section, but maybe when they get land one day, they'll be able to grow. So I came up with a box first. We made the first one out of a old wooden pallet. So we actually still sell the pallet boxes. Y'all go to balcony-box.com. But that was the first version of it. And then we got to the cedar boxes. But the Balcony Box name wasn't taken. We checked it out, you know, and then we just started building our company.
So from Balcony Box, you have moved on and you have like this whole movement now. Gardening is gangster. First of all, I've never in my life heard anyone call gardening gangster. Yeah. So tell me why gardening is the most gangster thing you can do?
Because being able to feed yourself is just like finding your own oil. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the rudimentary things of any civilization.
Hold on. It's one of the what?
Rudimentary. You made me say it slower. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of the bases of every civilization. Like no civilization was started without the people making sure it was water close, it was somewhere for their animals to eat, and somewhere for them to grow food. So that's why it's gangster, because it's just about, you know, controlling your own, you know what I'm saying, and being able to build off of your own community and not always having to rely on something outside. So to me, that's the most gangster thing. I thought of it because, you know, Pac he changed the nigga to
and Thug Life.
Yeah, Thug Life. You know, he was just changing concepts of what people was putting on us. You know what I'm saying? So people put the gangster tag on us a lot. So I said, I'm gonna just gardening is gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that on the game. I'm with it. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't memorize these questions. So, the captions on your Instagram, on the Gardening is Gangsta Instagram page, it's real obvious you're a rapper, and we're gonna get to that in a second, because the captions are clearly like bars.
Like bars. For real though.
One of the captions on there, I thought this was really deep, and I feel like it's deeper than vegetables. It says, "There's no such thing as a bad vegetable, only great fertilizer."
For sure.
Tell me what you mean.
Well, with, you know, farming, the reason I love farming so much, or gardening, is because it relates a lot to like actual life. You know, so in farming or gardening, you can take your compostable waste and replant it. You know, I use manure, which would be
poo,
you know what I'm saying, that people would usually throw away. but when you put it under a plant, it grows healthy. So I feel like just like that manure, just like that poo, a lot of us been thrown away. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us been forgotten about, a generation lost, you know, and I'm going to take that manure and grow something.
That's kind of like what you're doing overall with educating people on how to sustain themselves. No matter what area you're in, you can grow something to feed yourself.
For sure. I plant seeds in the dirt, and I plant seeds in people. That's what I do.
It's another bar. Okay. So speaking of the bars, you're a whole rapper. Tell me about that. Just in general, how's that going?
Oh, it's going good. You know, at this time, I'm working on a project with Rakim and a guy called AP the Apostle. Ant Buchanan put it together. He's A&R'ing it. It's a new group called Prophet God. I wasn't supposed to be saying that, but, you know, you get the exclusive. October 1st, J. Rhodes, Meezy, who else we got? Lone Star on the production. It's big. It's gonna be crazy. Like, we
and
got
it's
another section.
Not like it's your first album. You've been around for a while.
Yeah. But you know, right now, I enjoy music from. I'm able to be a fan of music and then do it when I want to. You get what I'm saying? Instead of it being something like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta record, you gotta, like, if I ain't got nothing to say, I won't use that platform to say it. I create other platforms to say it.
The other platform, you're also an actor, sir.
Oh, for sure.
Just got off tour from a whole play that like was low key emulating life. Tell me about this play.
Right. So I started in a play called Rapper's Delight as a rapper. Ironically, his name was Is Spoon. It's still going. Actually, we get ready to shoot the movie. It's big, some big stuff. I'm letting you in on all the exclusive. I'm not supposed to be saying that. But we got a movie, little situation coming up. So it's about a rapper who basically, his daughter prays that he can't cuss anymore before a big audition. Like his big break. He finally got the platinum record. He getting the movie deals, you know, Tyler Perry, ESPN, all of these things. And the night before, his daughter prays that he can't cuss anymore. So it ends up being like a comedy drama. And no, it's dope. My co-star is 9 years old. She just did Broadway. Yeah, she had to, we had to. That's why we had to stop the play for a little bit, because she was the young Nala in Lion King. So she's big time, you know. But yeah, it was a great experience. I did some acting in high school that I never really talked about. So it was always something I wanted to get to. And then just the role itself is like tailor-made for me. And in actuality, doing that play, I haven't cussed in any music I've done since then.
Look at that.
Yeah, nah, it's dope. You know, and I didn't do it on purpose. At first, I just started noticing, like, damn, I'm not cussing. Like, but it was directly from the play. Shout out to Fran Harris, black woman director, all black cast. But it really WNBA champ,
amazing.
UT alumni. She is
TV.
Everything. She got the Electra sports drink.
That
she
woman,
big dog.
I want to be her
And
friend.
now she's finna be a movie director. So I was really blessed to be able to have a role that I didn't have to really play. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just tailor-made for me. And yeah, big things coming. I got a couple more movie roles coming up as well.
So you're an actor, a writer, a rapper, revolutionary, activist.
Yep.
You want to add any more?
I'm a black man. I'm a father. What am I talking about? I'm a father. That's first. You should have said that first.
My bad.
Yeah, no,
it didn't rhyme. It didn't go with the
It didn't,
alliteration.
but I gotta throw it. I'm a father first. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So everything, and I say that because when you grow, you get to see yourself. You start to understand that everything you put in the world is gonna be manifest. So then seeing him and knowing what I didn't want him to hear. Like, I'm not gonna tell your kids anything I wouldn't tell mine. So it changed me, you know. So I keep that at the top of the list before rapper, before activist, before all of that, because I was a wild boy at a certain point. With a cause though, you know what I'm saying, revolutionary. But I started to find other ways that I would be okay with my son knowing his daddy was a part of, you know. So shout out to Lil Q, Daddy miss you.
Does your son know how to like plant food?
Sure.
How does he?
He's 5, but if every time at school, career day, he's a farmer. He says he's a farmer. He believes it. He actually planted some mustard greens recently, and yeah, he's all into it.
That's beautiful. Tell me the most important reason why we as a people need to know how to grow our own food.
Because they are going to try to take it from you soon. They're already doing it, you know. In Chicago, you can't go into certain stores without a vaccination card. Louisiana did it. California did it. New York did it. So if you just name the 5 that what do you think about, what people do you think about when I name those cities?
I'm from Louisiana, you already know.
So you think about us, you know what I'm saying? So clearly it's a direct assault on our culture and our people.
But if I had a balcony box.
If you had a balcony box and then you get land later, you know, or a house, you could, you know, and if, let's say you're in a community where it's 20 gardens, like, you won't ever starve. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, our grandparents, that's why they never starved. They might have not had money. Like, none of my grandparents told me they was poor, even though they were, or by certain standards they were. You know what I'm saying? But they never explained it like that because they had everything they needed. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically just I'm not doing nothing new. I'm just here to remind us who we are, you know?
Now that's gangster.
Now that's gangster.
Okay, where can we follow you?
Follow me at QUEP Music 214 on Instagram. I have not got on TikTok yet. I'm itching not to get on it, but it's pulling me in, man. Twitter, I'm not doing it. Facebook, my name is Quincy Bradley, Master Gardener. You can find me on there. You can go check out my music on Spotify, QUE space P, QP. Go to balcony-box.com. If you want to check out the balcony box, we're about to start shipping soon. It's a little heavy, so we basically gonna have to ship it in separate pieces and let them put it together. So we've been working on that. So even if you're out of state, go check it out. We are building. I actually just got granted a building for a balcony box on MLK by St. Philip's Church. Yeah, we won the grant for that. So we'll have our own store soon. I just started a teaching gig at NACA College Agriculture. I'm finna build a new garden right there on Hampton and the Cliff. What else? Yeah, that's it.
He said like he just told me, yeah, I don't be doing much. Okay, he be doing everything. Thank you so much for the time. I'm sure you're busy. You probably have to take a nap or something. Let's go play with the goats.
Yeah, he don't sound like he's playing at all.
Okay.